Hi, welcome back to another episode of Jikari, the Imperial Legend playthrough. This episode will actually feature me running through Grathan's estate, doing all of the many quests inside. So let us start. Looks like someone's already here because there's a lot of dead guardsmen. Which every class ends up coming here, not just for the side quests, but their main quests will take them here. Here's one.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Alright, so I just looted a key card. And that helped me out for my main quest. Let's see what we have here. I'm gonna do a bonus quest just because it's easy to do. Just involves a lot of killing, no big deal. I don't necessarily remember what the part of the agent's class quest in this area. I leveled up, nice. Alright, so there's a quest over here I will do from here. If you guys remember a Duchess or whatever her name was from the last episode. She said her soldiers are missing. Well, it looks like they're in this area. That's what we're gonna find out. This episode's gonna have a lot more action, probably less talking for me, just because of constantly running and going after guys. So, There's like a dead guy on a table. And there's a droid there. Let's see what the droid has to say.
Authorization. System cannot identify. Please don't go. Please don't go. What's happening? Are you with Lord Grathan? Are you invading? System cannot identify.
What the hell's wrong with this thing?
I'm here on my own. Lord Grathan is an enemy.
Then who? System cannot stop. Reassigning priorities. Operating number 2188-697. Please, did the Duchess send you? Please help me.
Your commander sent me to free you and the others.
We failed. Failed to defend ourselves. Grathan's people took us prisoner for experiments. The scientists cut open our heads, put us in droids. Identification model OHK-99. They program us for advanced intelligence. Enhanced combat tactics. Now my body's lying dead across the room. I can see it.
So that's his body.
This technology should belong to the Imperial Army.
No one should be allowed to do this. No one deserves this. I'm the last. The others have all been converted. They can't talk, can't disobey. But I know they can still think, feel. Please listen. You could disable us all. Send the shutdown command from our central command console. Please. You could put an end to this. Use the command console. I can't go with you, motor and combat systems non-functional. Please, make it stop hurting.
Alright, so it looks like I get to decide if I want to shut these droids down, or in most cases, probably use them for myself. Or for the Empire or something. To reprogram these guys. Using this console, you can disable the HK-99 droid units or set them to report back to the Empire. Of course, light side is disabling them, dark side is sending the droids to the Empire. Well, they're already converted. I think it's time to use them. And there's some turrets here. Alright, let's get out of here. A lot of bounty hunters and Sith Inquisitors around. see what we can do, and there's actually a quest area here. It's been such a long time since I've quested. They're leveling up, I'm not surprised. I'd forget about something like this. Let's see what this Ismar Brungle has to say.
Yes, a violent intruder laying waste to Lord Grathan's compound. I applaud you. I'm Ismar Bringle, one of Lord Grathan's indentured scientists. I'd like to make your destruction of this place highly profitable.
You've piqued my curiosity.
Good. We're natural allies, believe it or not. 3 years ago, Lord Grathan lured me to work for him. He promised great opportunities and exciting fields of study. Instead, I became a prisoner, slaving on freakish creations Grathan uses to advance himself. It's a thankless existence.
Tell me what happened here.
Please don't ask me to describe the horrors Grathan demanded I develop for him. The work sickens me. Grathan cybernetics researchers, a sadistic bunch of scum, developed cyborg body parts that regenerate. The technology will revolutionize warfare. It's worth a fortune. I have a buyer looking to manufacture a cyborg army. You'll get 60% of my profits if you steal the cybernetic researchers' files.
You'd better not be wasting my time.
You won't get shortchanged, I promise. There is a catch, of course. You'll have to activate the main console by sending override commands from the remote terminals. Grathan protects his computers with lethal security forces, war droids, cyborgs, even genetically engineered weapons. Expect heavy resistance.
I'm always ready for anything.
That's good, because you might encounter just about anything. Take this data spike, insert it into the main console at Grathan's central lab. The spike will download all the data we need. When you're done, bring me the spike. I'll arrange its sale and transfer credit to your account. Go now, be swift.
Alright, so it's time to commit some black science. Alright, so that's one done.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Fortunately, when I found it, the Sith Warrior got to me before me, so I gotta wait. So what new abilities I got? I'm gonna load up Shiv, Adrenaline Probe, sorry, and Cultural Infusion. So I got 2 abilities.
Should keep me entertained.
Alright, so new quest still out here. Because I need to wait for Khalil, I'm gonna go do Black Science. Stuff past all these guys because I don't really need to touch them right now.
Stop! You must not steal that precious data, I implore you. Were I not locked in Grathan's science dormitory, I'd face you in person. I can only hope the passion of my plea convinces you. I'm Lanator Drogue, lead researcher of Lord Grathan's cybernetics division. That data you're stealing is my life's work.
You're another of Grathan's prisoners, right? How is this your life's work?
I'm no prisoner. I volunteered for this project because Grathan alone had the resources to help me achieve my goal. I'm the creator of Project ARC, Automatic Regenerating Cybernetics. I've developed mechanical body parts that grow and heal like actual flesh and bone. Making better soldiers is an obvious application, but my dream is to give these lifelike replacement limbs to the victims of war.
Idealism will only get you killed.
The galaxy brings many opportunities to make a credit, but so few to make a difference. I have to try. Lord Grathan encrypted my research notes to prevent duplication, but that data spike will download everything and erase the original. You're taking the only copy. Please don't steal that data. Allow me to continue healing the sick.
So I'm trying to cripple this guy and this guy's telling me not to steal it. Well, I'm taking it. Sorry for the guy, but who knows if Graffin's just using them.
I was promised a lot of credits for this, and I plan to collect.
I hope you can live with the knowledge you failed to make the galaxy a better place. Enjoy your filthy credits, thief.
The first thing an Imperial agent develops is an immunity to guilt.
Then you willingly murdered your conscience? How pathetic. I pity you, really. Good day.
Take this, ugly. Kinda like this.
Blue. That's what I got. Alright. An orange item that can be customizable. Unfortunately, this is a focus for a Sith Inquisitor. Whether it be a sorcerer or a... At least I think assassins can equip them. So don't quote me on that. Last time I played my Jedi Shadow on the Republic side. It was years ago as well. Or a year ago. In level 27, I should just run for Alderaan and finish where I'm at. But I have yet to see the purpose at the moment. Alright, let's activate this experimental droid so we can take its data core. Looks like a droid you can... Now let's turn to Bringle. You'll actually see me send my companions out on more quests once I get my ship, because every ship has like a droid of it, which would be my second companion. So I can always have one out in the field with me.
Returned. The sounds of battle echoing through the compound was like music. Made me want to dance. Well, don't leave me in suspense. Did you download the cybernetics data? Are we going to be rich?
Very, very rich, I hope.
Finally! Oh, I've waited so long for this moment. Everything is in place. I'll send the data spike to my contacts so they can extract and verify the data. It'll be raining credits before you know it. I'm so grateful you crossed my path. You've made my dreams come true.
Fulfillment of any fantasies was unintentional, believe me.
I'll take it however I can get it. We'll be paid as soon as my contacts authenticate the data. It shouldn't take long.
Send glue to sell some trash. And it looks like it's time to enter Lord Grathan's estate. As you can see, Grathan's estate is probably the first huge quest hub of all the quests here. I don't exactly consider the Unfinished Colossus a gigantic quest hub, if you know what I mean. So let's finish with trying to get these last few quests done. Start with Revan's Mask, since it happens to be right here.
Pirates care about a guy who steals a sick man. Skin turned black, disease eats him up. But if you want to grab what's in here, I'm up for it.
Interesting story, Khalil. That is indeed the mask. Now, if anyone can explain this to me, I'd like to see them explain that in the comments below. I've never really understood why your character decides to try and put the mask on themselves, which you're about to see. Right there. And let's deal with the security. Alright, security was a joke. Because of all the places I have to go, I probably won't even turn these in when I finish. I'll just call it an episode where you'll see a lot of the turn-ins in the next one. Fortunately. Might do the initial two that are here. From Captain Bring and Captain Sarnova. Alright, so let's go deal with our agent quest since we're right here. Alright, we use the keycard and let's go in.
You thought you could take me by surprise, but you can't.
What do you want to bet this ends badly?
Those were my daughter's access codes you used. Whatever you've done to her, I'll have my revenge.
You must be Theo Vormindak. I've heard a lot about you.
And you must be one of the little sadists from Imperial Intelligence. You people took away my wife, stole her from my house one night, and never told me what happened. My only daughter grew up to be worthless, and now you've taken her from me too. I despise your kind.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Man, the guy doesn't like his daughter too much.
And you're a crazy old terrorist.
I'm a father and a patriot, and you're dead.
This ain't your problem. They quit suddenly.
That was simple. So where's this guy's computer? Oh, right here. Looks like we're uploading the data from it to find out the rest of the terrorists on Drummicos. And we have a personal holocom call. Let's see what whoever has to talk to us.
This is Watcher 2. I'm downloading the contents of Theovor's computers. Looks like blueprints, work he's done for Lord Grathan, and... encrypted files. I should be able to decipher them if I cross-reference with the slave's datapad. Don't like what I'm seeing. There's a timetable, activity convergences, indications of something big. Get back to base as soon as you can.
I'll head there immediately.
I'll see you soon, Agent. Watcher 2 out.
Alright, so I need to return to Keeper. It's no big deal. Now let us get the turret schematics, so we can finish run around this dreaded place.
Oh no! Oh, this is a disaster! Simply terrible! Somebody has to stop me! Somebody has to stop me right now!
What the hell is he going on about?
What's going on here?
These turrets! I'm programmed to understand over 100 languages and dialects, and in not one is the phrase "on fire" positive when referring to a person. Why, of all droids, I was chosen to maintain these awful things and protect their schematics, I will never understand. Oh, if only I didn't have this terrible restraining bolt restricting my actions. I'd destroy the plans to those turrets in an instant.
Why not shut down the turrets themselves?
Lord Grathan would have me for scrap if I did that. The turret schematics are stored within my databanks. If the restraining bolt was removed, I could delete them, ensuring that no more turrets could be built. It's the next best thing to disabling the turrets themselves. If you value organic life, you will remove my restraining bolt and let me destroy the schematics once and for all.
We're at 4. Fire is useful. I think we're gonna keep these schematics.
I'm downloading the plans for the Imperials.
If you're insistent on it, there's nothing I can do. After all, I'm not programmed for combat. If it were up to me, organic species would not be allowed to do such horrible things to each other.
I don't like it either, but I have a job to do.
Well, I still don't understand it. And furthermore, it's a good thing I don't have a stomach, because watching Lord Grathan's test subjects burst into flames would be more than I could handle, I think.
Alright, we are done out here, so let's go and turn in a couple of these quests.
So, I guess I have to thank you for returning my soldiers. My soldiers who've been tormented and put in droid bodies. My soldiers whom I didn't even recognize at first. You brought them back to me.
I did exactly what you asked me to do. I returned them alive.
They're missing their minds. They'll take orders, but they can't
think like people anymore. Not your fault, I get that. Blast. But looking at those droids makes me sick.
I couldn't leave them under Grathan's control.
No, I suppose not. Best thing to hope for is that with time, they don't remember what's happened. Hope that their brains shut down completely. Blast it all. Anyway, you've earned your pay. You've made my superiors very happy. Those men.
They're lucky to be alive, after all they've been through.
One way of looking at it, I guess. I'll see you around. And anyway, I need to contact these droids' families.
Sounds pretty funny, but okay.
Treat, you're back. I take it you have the plans to the turrets, then? Can't wait to lay me eyes on them. Can't wait to take them back to the Empire.
Depends on whether you have my money.
Absolutely. You've earned it. This is great news. These turrets are the future of Imperial anti-personnel weaponry, and Lord Grathan wanted to keep them all to himself. And we showed him. Can't wait to try these out on some Republic scum. Good work.
Cleo seems to be getting all my loot. Alright, so return the Mask of Revan and return to Keeper. You know what, since I want to finish this mission, this quest, this episode, right? Sorry.
Enjoy your stay.
I'm gonna actually turn in these last two quests. The reason being is, like, how would you guys feel if I freaking start an episode where I'm turning a bunch of quests? Pretty boring at the start, I know. So just because I don't really like Lodra, she's half in the bag, I think I'm going to turn this mask into Tarun.
By the stars, you made it back. Did you find the Mask of Revan? Tell me you didn't let Ladra have it. She's mad. And you know it.
I decided to bring the mask to you.
You have it? That's wonderful. So that really is the Mask of Darth Revan? Didn't think it would look so real, somehow.
If I brought you a forgery, you'd never know.
Maybe not normally, but in this case, I can almost feel Revan's power. It's dark power. Understandable that Ladra was so obsessed with it. But then, that's exactly why the rest of the Order doesn't need to see it. The darkness was a part of Revan, but only a part.
You know why I'm here.
I'll tell the others here that you completed the trial of the past. No one will argue. You're not a Revanite yet, but you're one step closer. Now I have some explanations to make to Ladra. Wish me luck.
Alright, so I'm not going to run around doing this quest. So what'll end up happening is I'm actually going to go return to Keeper, turn in his quest, and then come back and do this one.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, will judge your worth.
I'm not interested in being judged by my inferiors.
Until you've proven yourself, you're nothing here. Remember that. Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
A reasonable security precaution.
This isn't some formality. This is one of the trials of your initiation. You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
From what I've seen, weakness prevails among the Revanites.
Then it's time you saw something more. Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Actually, now that I think of it, I'm not gonna do that. I will actually. See if I can do this quest real quick and then end it there. This quest is actually quite long just because, yeah, probably start the episode off doing that quest. The reason being why I was debating is because I know this one actually runs me for the entire jungle.
Welcome. Please select an available travel
It's
route.
actually more running than anything.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Whereas, pretty much once I finish that quest and I go back, I will meet with the Master. I do know that. And then I can just run back to Sandor and give him my answer. Whereas this way, I'm going to go there, get a quest. I think. Can't remember if my next quest is in Cause City or if it takes me to the Dark Temple. I know the Dark Temple is the next major quest hub for Drome and Koss, and the final quest hub before you get your ship and leave. We'll find out once I turn this in. It's pretty nice being able to do this now, just take the bike all the way there. Before, the bike wouldn't take you all the way there. You'd actually have to get off right in front of Koss City, then run into that transport that we just passed, just to come all the way out here. So that's pretty nice. So let us meet with Keeper and everyone else before we end this episode.
Always go for the quick and silent kill. This concludes our business.
Alright.
Watcher 3, I need that link up to the Dominator. If Lord Jadis wishes to observe, we must accommodate him.
Establishing hololink, sir. Data flow is synchronized.
Glad you found the time to pay us a visit, Agent. Take your place. The briefing starts now.
Yes, sir.
Lord Jadis, are you receiving our transmission?
I am. Proceed, Keeper.
Very well. You all know we've been attempting to determine the Dissidents' plan of attack. Thanks to recent operations, we have the information we need. Unfortunately, the news is worse than we expected. A major strike is imminent. The Dissidents are targeting the ancient power conduits that run beneath the capital.
Their intention is to overload the power grid, causing a cascade failure that would detonate the power relay stations. The resulting explosions would kill hundreds of people, and the blackout would leave us vulnerable to further attacks.
Sir, aren't all access points to the power grid under military control?
All but one. The terrorists intend to access the power conduits through the Dark Temple.
The Dark Temple? That doesn't sound promising.
I'll sum up for those of you unfamiliar with the history. The Dark Temple predates Drummoncasa's colonization. It was sealed by the Sith during the city's construction. When the Dark Council opened it some months back, they found it inhabited by force-driven phenomena. Workers on site began disappearing inside, controlled by unknown entities.
But whereas we saw the Dark Temple as a threat to be contained, the Dissidents saw it as an opportunity. The temple rests directly above a key power junction. If the Dissidents can push past the, phenomena, they can access the grid.
These Dissidents have been planning. They have supplies, maps, and weapons, and they're not counting on making it out alive. This is a suicide run.
That won't make things easy. They'll only fight harder.
We have security footage of Dissidents heading toward the Dark Temple. A full squad of operatives will pursue the...
No.
My lord?
There will be no squad. The Dark Temple is sacred ground, and will not be unduly disturbed. My agent will go alone.
I'll make sure the job is done.
My lord, I strongly urge you to reconsider. If the Dissidents succeed, we...
The spirits of the temple must not be disturbed. Not by terrorists, and not by Imperial intelligence. One agent will suffice. My role here is finished. Do as I will, Keeper.
Very well. Then the decision is made. You will go to the Dark Temple, stop the radicals from reaching the conduits and detonating their charges.
Let's get this done.
Good woman.
We'll monitor you as long as we can, but the temple blocks most transmissions. So just, good luck, Agent. Good luck to you too.
Go on, Agent. The Dark Temple is waiting.
Alright, so... that is an episode. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe in the section below. It really helps. And I guess we'll talk about what just happened in our recap right at the start of the next episode. Thanks, and see you later.